they chose Leanne? And then you just liked the name Lisa?
Evidently, must have.
Liked them? Liked it?
Yeah. But, yeah.
Well, I figured Grandpa named Dad. I thought I remember Grandpa saying that he picked Jane. I picked James, he said.
Yeah. I know Huey picked the name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jim. That was his dad's name, so yeah, no problem there.
Yeah.
And Susan Catherine, well, like I say, Sadie was cousin of Huey's, and I don't know, we were on the road together, and, talking about.
Who's the Sadie?
Pardon?
Who's Sadie?
Sadie Phelan. They were Ted and Sadie Phelan. They were Huey's cousins.
Oh, okay.
And we were on the road together. Ted was the one that got Dad to come on the road with him, and could kick his butt now for that.
Oh.
They're both deceased now, but
yeah.
Because then Huey was gone all the time.
Yeah.
And I was home with the kids.
Yeah.
Did that bother you a lot with Grandpa being gone?
At the time, no, I guess I was too busy with kids, but I would never do that again. We're gonna be married and have kids. We're gonna live together.
Right.
Instead of Grandpa come home on weekends. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
But was Dad and Sue around when you did the restaurant?
Pardon?
Dad and Sue, were they born when you had the restaurant?
Well, yes, Jim was, and Susan was my baby.
I didn't know you guys had a restaurant.
That's where my pot came from.
That's where they had the steakhouse.
What? I got a pot. Remember the pot that she cooks, Grandma always cooked corn on the cob in?
Well, I'll tell you, when Susan...
I would never have known.
When Susan was a baby,
Mind blown.
Jim was a little guy too.
Yeah.
And
You guys had a restaurant.
Yes, they did.
and Jim
What did you serve?
Jim steaks, the whole show, and Jim was gonna
shebang.
powder that baby.
Those are from Grandma's.
Yeah,
And
I have two. There's only two available.
he
I have two. I use them every day.
and Nally,
Maybe you should give me one.
Nope. That's all I got.
Yeah,
I
but
got
then
two of these. Hold on, I'll show you. I used it when Grandma was here too.
Yeah, but I mean, this is all a new story for me, so this is I did not know this. That's
I've
a
always been at Grandma's
brother,
in the
yeah.
summertime. She always makes her corn
Yeah. I remember this.
in her pot.
Yeah.
So when everybody was claiming putting stickers on things, I want two things. I want
The
the
pot?
pot and I want the cups. That's it.
Yeah.
So I use this. Grandma got to use it with me. We made corn in it.
it's
Awesome.
and of course I
So it's
don't
a pressure
have
cooker.
I don't
Yeah.
have the top anymore.
Old style pressure cooker.
Yeah, I don't have that top anymore.
So, tell me more about this restaurant.
It was like a bar and grill.
You didn't know it?
I know this
Well,
is the first time
Emily.
I'm learning.
Huh?
Yeah, first time hearing about it.
It was in Minnesota, wasn't it?
We had
Or West Bendage. Where was it?
Well, it was in Volga. Grandpa never wanted, we were on the road, but Grandpa never wanted us, he didn't want us being out. So he bought the steakhouse for us to run it. Never had run a place before.
Restaurant before.
Yeah, but we had a cook. The one that was, what the heck was her name?
So
We had another lady that was a waitress in there, Irma. Irma had a bunch of kids and her husband left her. I think she had about 7 kids. And eventually it turned out that when her husband left her, she had nothing. She had no place. But we had this steakhouse and it had apartments up above, So guess what we did? She said, and Huey said, well, you can live in the upstairs apartment. Dumber and sticks. We were helping her out, but the kids would come downstairs and help themselves, you know. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway,
How many years was that?
Yeah.
well,
did that how
Susan,
long?
Susan was a baby, so
Okay.
60 some, yeah. Susie's 70.
Well, yeah, but
So,
how
yeah.
long did you have the
Had the-
restaurant? And
Well, we had the
do that.
restaurant, oh, I don't know, we had it for several years. But this town of Avoca, we had, my dad had just sold it. Was just gonna sell this place, because we said, after a couple of years, we just said, no, we don't wanna do this
Do this
anymore.
anymore.
There's a steakhouse right in the corner in Avoca. Well, one night, a cold winter night, the town burned down. Steakhouse burned down.
Oh.
He called that a strike.
What, because like.
And I have the newspaper clipping of that same.
But what caused it to burn
Well,
down?
if the restaurant burned down and you were up above,
No.
or you had moved out at that time.
No, we didn't live upstairs then. Oh, but in the meantime, let's see. Before,
Grandma has such a great
before
memory.
I can't remember if it was before or after.
Korean
We had
maybe.
school teachers living up there in this apartment.
Oh.
They were the school teachers in Avoca, a man and a woman. I think they were only there for one school session, I think.
But they were the ones that lived upstairs?
They lived upstairs. I think this was, can't remember if this was before Irma and her kids or after this couple left.
Mhm.
Don't remember that. I don't remember that.
So you turned it over before it burnt down.
My dad, it was just just doing when this burned down. Yeah. It started, one end of town that was bitter cold, and Huey and I and Buck went to the movie that night. We went over to I was going to say Spencer. It wasn't Spencer. It was,
What he said?
Over to Slayton?
Slayton. Yeah.
Okay.
We went over to Slayton, and we come back coming back to us, so we could see this smoke. We could see this fire, because Slayton is here and Avoca's here. Okay, so and Fulda was here. So we went home and we got Pa. Curly was taking care of
The kids?
Jim. I remember that. Curly was
What
taking.
about Sue?
Where was Sue at?
Sue with you?
Did I have?
You
I
went to
must
the.
have had Susie then too. I'm not sure.
You said you did.
Huh?
Yeah.
Must have had Susie. Yeah, but we had
Did you take him to the movie
had
with you?
Susie in the steakhouse, but I don't remember if this was before. No, it had to be after because yeah. Anyway, that thing place burned up, but I got pictures of it and the newspapers. For the town was.
This whole. What set it off? Like just the
I
just
don't
the
know.
electrical and the.
I don't even know what started in the hardware store. See, it was just
So it took the whole row of everything.
it took the whole roll.
And then
Yeah.
even all your stuff up
Huh?
top? All your stuff up top?
Yeah, everything. It took, yeah. As a steakhouse was here on this end, it took all those. But this is just a little bit of a town. It didn't have that many stores.
Yeah.
Had a hardware store, had the steakhouse, hardware store, and a couple.
But you
little-
weren't living up above there anymore.
No,
You
we were
had-
living
you
in
had-
we were at that time, we were in we had a trailer house.
Okay, so you were
And
there.
We had a trailer, yeah.
And it was the teachers that lived up there. But everybody got out safe.
Huh?
Everybody got out safe.
Well, it was in the nighttime, really, nothing was going on in the town. Because
Yeah.
once it was dark, nobody, except the liquor store was across the street.
Oh,
And that didn't burn, yeah. No.
yeah.
Yeah, that was many years ago. Oh my gosh, it's
That's
gotta
where I
be.
asked her when I got my pot. I was like,
Gotta
where'd
be
you get
set.
this?
It's gotta be.
And
Yeah.
I knew that's the story.
It's gotta be. Yeah,
Oh,
because we were married.
But,
We were married 73 years. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Oh, but yeah. That's how I knew the pot was from there.